Wow, you guys gave me a lot of questions to answer. I gotta say, thank you for everyone that asked at least one question, because, wow, the amount of questions, this is amazing. Well, better get to it right now. Skeep Tylerson says, do you live in space? Nope, because if I did, it would look like something like this. I like to breathe, thank you. Skeep Tylerson also says, is mayonnaise an instrument? Roll the footage.
Mayonnaise is in fact an instrument.
Skeep Tylerson also says, does he look like a bitch? And don't give me that what crap. Unable to answer. As Lucky said, only 2 questions per person. Thus will be going overboard of the 2-question limit. Skipping to the next question. Christian Miranda says, are you part of the Illuminati? Well, I guess they had to find out eventually. Pokemon Fan 612 says, did you think you would get 5,000 subscribers? Honestly, I didn't even expect to get about 500. So, yeah, I didn't even thought I would be coming close to 5,000 really, so... yeah, I'm still really surprised about this. I'm really happy. Again, thank you guys. Pokemon Fan 612 also asks, how are you? I'm doing fine. Junior high school with a somewhat successful YouTube channel. I gotta say I'm doing pretty good. I'm not trying to brag, but for the most part, I am doing pretty good in my life right now. Thank you for that. Although I'm having a hard time finding a job, but I'll get there. Pokemon Fan 612 also says, who is best pony? Again, I'm going to skip this question because I am on a strict 2 questions per person limit. But for anyone who has been on my channel for a pretty long time and knows my channel for a long time, will probably know who my favorite pony is. If you're not, well, you look into my channel, you would probably know. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Brony asks, what version of the MLP characters do you like more? The ponies or the Equestria girls? Honestly, the ponies. They're cuter, easier to look at, and I think they have a little bit more of a brighter tone to the design than the Equestria girls. But still, I like both designs, but I honestly like the ponies more. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Brony also asks, what YouTubers would you like to meet in person? Well, first off, you, since you are a good friend, and also Ben the Looney, the Mysterious Mr. Enter, Josh Scorcher, JonTron, Damian Kyle, aka the 2 guys from Ponage, Nice Peter, and Epic Lloyd, aka the co-creators of the Epic Rap Battles of History, James Rolfe, aka the Angry Video Game Nerd, and Dog Walker, aka the Nostalgia Critic. Spike asks, is there a cartoon you like more than MOP FIM? Actually, yes there is. Not only do I like the show more than MLP, but it's my favorite cartoon and TV show of all time, period. And that is Ed, Edd n Eddy. I loved this show when I was a child, and as someone who is 17 years old, I still love it as much as a kid today. In fact, I appreciate it a lot more. I definitely got to talk about this show sometimes and show why I love it so much. Spike also asks, and this is a pretty personal question of his, there's the school at my school that I have a huge crush on. The problem is that I'm too nervous to tell her how I feel. Any advice you can give on how I can overcome this fear? Well, here's the best advice I can give. First, become friends with the girl. At least start off as being her friend and just start off like that. 2, hang out with her a little bit more. Talk to her and see what you 2 have in common. If you find anything in common with you in this girl, try to explore that one or maybe multiple things in common with her to hopefully get the relationship better. And then, try to build up some confidence, have belief in yourself, and then, when the time is right and you can tell her, go ahead and tell her how you feel and see where it goes from there. If you are going to do this after I told you, I could say is good luck. Chica Loves Pizza asks, when do you think the Cutie Mark Crusaders will get their cutie marks? I think sometime and hopefully near when the series is ending, like somewhere between the middle to the end of the last season. I think that's the best time when they should get their cutie marks. Chica Loves Pizza also asks, who is your favorite Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic? Freddy Fazbear. The scariest one will always be my favorite one. Q Pegasus asks, how cute do you think my YouTube photo is? Your YouTube photo is a Philly Fluttershy in a bunny costume. You answered that for me on how cute that is. Q Pegasus also asks, What are your thoughts on Littlest Pet Shop? It's alright, although I am not really into it. It does have some of the same charm MLP has, while having its own individual charm, and I find the pet characters to be really adorable, especially Penny Ling. But I am just not really a fan of the show, but overall, it is alright, and I can see why people are fans of the show. I Heart Cartoons and Games asks, thoughts on the amazing world of Gumball? When this show first came out, after seeing the first couple of episodes, I pretty much hated it, and hated it for a long time. Until recently. Recently, I watched a pretty good part of the first season, and so far, I actually find it kinda decent. If there is one piece of criticism I can give to it, even though I'm only into the first season so far, is that the writing can use a little polishing, honestly. But for the most part, right now, I do find it a decent show, and I do kind of like it. I Heart Cartoons and Games also asks, what do you like better, cartoons or video games? While I do like both, honestly, cartoons. They've played a bigger part in my life than video games had. Super Video Maker 1 asks, when will we get to see more epic rap battles of equestrian history? Okay, time for some really disappointing news. There may be a chance, just a little bit of chance there might not be another one of these. Trust me, I want to keep on making these videos because they're actually really fun, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make another one of these because a lot of people and the writing staff have been pretty much lacking lately. Like, no one is kind of helping make writing for these rap battles anymore. And plus, one person who is one of our best writers for the entire series said he does not feel like making rap battles anymore because I'm feeling like it's something that's personal happening to him. I know it, and I'm not going to explain in this video, but for the most part, I am not sure there might not be another one of these. I am trying my damn hardest to make sure I'm going to release more, but as of right now, I am not sure there's going to be another one of these. Sorry for the disappointment. Super Video Maker 1 also asks, do you have any favorite MLP shippings? Honestly, there's only two I legitimately support. Cheese Sandwich and Pinkie Pie, and my favorite, Bun Mash and Sweetie Belle. Those are the only two I actually like and support. Wilding Rock 641 asks, do you have other OCs? If yes, explain. No, not at all. Lucky Charm is really my only OC. I'm not really that passionate about OCs, honestly. Wilding Rock 641 also asks, what is your favorite OCs? As I said, I'm really not that passionate about OCs, so I really do not have a favorite. Chuan E asks, if you were in Equestria and you can only eat 4 there, what food would you miss from the human world? Every single food I ever loved! Poll questions for you ask, favorite movie of all time? As a movie lover, I honestly do not have a favorite movie. Yeah, I do have movies in my favorites, but not like an absolute favorite movie because I think every really good movie is really good in their own way that I really cannot pick a specific favorite. So what I could say is all great movies are great in their own way. So there's no favorite of mine. Poll questions for you ask, do you like The Big Bang Theory? Well, when I first heard about it, I honestly did not like the premise or the idea of it. I did not like the idea about 4 nerds and the comedy is coming from their lives. However, when I watched it and saw a couple of episodes, surprisingly, I actually do like it. I find it a fairly funny show with some fair funny comedy, and I really do like the characters. They are actually really great and funny characters. Some of the actions might be a little bit questionable, but it's all for good comedy, and I actually do like it. I even own the first 7 seasons on DVD, and I'm on my season 5 DVD right now. So, yeah, I actually really do like The Big Bang Theory, surprisingly enough for me. Friendly Bro Pet asks, how does it feel being this popular on YouTube? It's actually really great. It's a great feeling being this popular. I know I keep on repeating myself here, but for about the 3rd time for this video, thank you guys. I own you so much, and I hope this Q&A, you love this Q&A, because this is why I can repay you guys for getting me this many subscribers on YouTube. I love all of you, and thank you so much, again. Louis Raxia, I hope I said that right, said, who's your favorite WWE guy thing? You mean my favorite wrestler? Well, I had to say The Undertaker. He was the guy that pretty much got me into wrestling as a whole. And just in case some of you question, I do not want to talk about what happened at WrestleMania 30. I do not want to talk about that at all. We all know what happened, so let's just skip to the next question. Louis Raxia also says, how old are you? I'm 17. Ultimate Hairdryer asks, who is your favorite fictional character ever? I'll answer this question with a question. Who is yellow, wears a green jacket, has a unibrow, and is obsessed with monster movies, gravy, and buttered toast? If you know the answer to that question, then you pretty much know. Ultimate Hairdryer also asks, you won't mate? What? You won't mate. Let me try putting this together in actual English. You won't mate. You're saying I won't mate? Dude, just sick. The Brony Crafter asks, where did your OC come from? When I was making Lucky Charm, I wanted to make him look like an Irish pony. Like, basically, some pony that would probably be from Ireland or would look Irish. That's how I was thinking, trying to see what he will look like. And that's also how I kind of come up with the cutie mark. I want him to be a pony that is somewhat luck-based, but I haven't really thought of his cutie mark until I remembered I want him to be somewhat Irish-looking. So that's how he ends up with the cutie mark and how he looks. And also, I thought of an Irish name, like, if there's ponies that are Irish, what will one be named? And I think Lucky Charm will probably be an Irish pony Irish pony's name, so that's how I also gave him the name Lucky Charm. I hope that answers your question pretty good. The Brony Crafter also asked, what editing software do you use for the epic rap battles of equestrian history? Sony Vegas Movie Studio 11.0. Ashley Scales 8394 asked way too many questions. She asked triple the amount of questions per person. I told her that, and she said that I can pick 2 of those questions instead. So, the first one I'll answer is, do you have a Twitter? Yes, I actually do have a Twitter, and that will be in the description below for you guys to follow me and see whatever I like to post there. And the other one is, how much time does it take to make Lucky Reacts? It actually doesn't take that much long at all to make a Lucky Reacts episode. The only really tedious part to me is changing Lucky's emotional expressions compared to what's being shown in the video. That is really the only long and tedious part about it, but besides that, making a Lucky Reacts episode is really not that long. It also pretty much depends on how long the video is, the video he's reacting to, but for the most part, it really does not take that long at all. Just a very tedious progress with the face expressions, as I said. And that's the end of this Q&A session. I'd like to thank everyone who asked a question. It means a lot that you asked for this 5,000 subscriber special. And again, thank you for 5,000 subscribers. I will continue making videos for you guys because I really love making these videos. And I love that you guys love watching them. If you are entertained by my videos, I feel so happy that I can entertain you. And more videos are coming out very soon. I am working very hard to get these out. A lot of hard work, I swear, just to entertain you guys. And I love you all for 5,000 subscribers. This is amazing. Thank you all so much. And I believe it's time to end this video right now. But first, a blooper! Cute Picker Sister asks, how cute do you think my YouTube photo is? Your YouTube photo is a Philly Fluttershy in a bunny costume. And I'm getting a phone call from my mom. Really?